ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್.
ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಗಿದ್ರು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್.
ನಾವಿಬ್ಬರು ಕಾಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ
ಸೈಟ್ ಇರೋದೇ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ನನಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಕರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ನೋಡೋದು
ಹೇಳಿ ಹೋಗೋಣ.
ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್,
ಹೋಗೋಣ.
ಯು ಆರ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಬೆಟರ್? ನಾನು ಸಾಫ್ಟಿಯಾ
നല്ല ಸಾಫ್ಟಿಯಾ
എൻ്റെ ಬೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸೈಡ್ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿಲ್ಲ.
ಲಿಕ್ವಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ
ವಾಲಂಟಿಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು. ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅದೇನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಕೇಳೋ ಶೀಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೇಳೋಂತ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು. ನಮಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟಾಗಿ ಡಿಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ಬಂದಿದ್ವಿ, ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಡಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್
ನಮ್ಮ ರಜೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು ಫೀಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ ಇ ಸಿ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಇ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಜಾಲಿಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಬಂದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
ನನಗೂ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಹತ್ರ ಭಾಳ ಜಾಲಿ.
ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು?
ಗಿರೀಶ್ ಸರ್.
ನಿನಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು? ಬೇರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊ.
ಎಲ್ಲಿ?
ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಡು. ಇಲ್ಲೇ
ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಅದು ಎತ್ತೊಳಗಡೆ ಹಾಕೋಣ. ಯಾರು ಬೇಡ ಅಂದರೆ ಎತ್ತೊಳಗಡೆ ಇಟ್ಬೇಡ.
ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಅಪ್ಪ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಮುಗೀತಲ್ಲ.
1 ವರ್ಷನ
ಇದು ಬಂದು
ಕೋಡ್ ಬಂದು 2 ವರ್ಷ.
morning, everyone. Those who guys haven't registered yourself, please go and register yourself in the registration desk. Have you guys registered and came to the auditorium? Does everyone did it? Yeah, thank you.
ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ
handling the anchoring and all.
only speech.
Only the speech, right? They told this introduction song going on.
Exactly.
Without that, did they tell you to start the speech?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ I'm just saying
Modified or quality or make sure it goes to the next part.
ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಅವನ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೊ
Pretty good.
check. Hello, check.
Make sure the mic light on ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಹೌದಾ ಸರಿ
Habit one.
I'll take him with you, mom. Ready, ಹೋಗು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗು. He has one, right? Yeah, sure. Hey, another time we'll see there. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಜಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ? ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಬಿಡು. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ 3 ದಿವಸ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಣಿಸಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಂ, ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು.
ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್
Namaste and a very good morning to all of you. I extend a warm welcome to each one of you for the first year B inauguration program Vihaan 2024-25 on behalf of Dayananda Sagar Institutions, Dayananda Sagar Academy of Technology and Management, Bangalore. Before we begin, I would like to give a brief introduction of our esteemed institution. Dayananda Sagar Institutions are pioneering institution founded by late Sri Dayananda Sagar in 1963. Being one of the India's leading educational institutions, Dayananda Sagar Institution operates under the aegis of the Mahatma Gandhi Vidyapita Trust in Bangalore, described as the Silicon Valley of India. Our institutions are characterized by the quality of education across a broad range of disciplines from pre-university courses to post-graduation and doctoral programs covering engineering, dental sciences, biological sciences, arts, commerce, sciences, pharmacy, nursing, allied health as well as business management and information technology. The institutions are being nurtured by Dr. D. Hemchandra Sagar, Chairman DSI, and Dr. D. Premchandra Sagar, Vice Chairman DSI, the two eminent sons of the founder. The Trust manages 28 educational institutions in the name of Dayananda Sagar Institutions and multi-speciality hospitals in the name of Sagar Hospitals, Bangalore, India. DSI has various institutions under its umbrella offering varied courses like undergraduate and postgraduate courses in various engineering streams, architecture, business administration, pharma, dental sciences, nursing, and offer programs leading to award of PhD in corresponding disciplines. The Premier Institute has also diversified into state-of-art, world-class Dayananda Sagar University. The DSCE and DSATM are the two top autonomous institutions offering technical education, being affiliated to the Visvesvaraya Technological University, Belagavi, to the student community across the globe. DSATM was established in the year 2000 level with 6 branches of engineering, B.Arch and MBA programs. The college has its own unique position in the galaxy of eminent educational institutions in the country and has done yeoman service to the cause of engineering and management education. With this brief clipping about our institute, now let us have a look of a short video about our DSI. I request the technical team to please play the video.
Seize the day, make
Thank you. To begin the inaugural session of this mega event Vihaan 2024-25, may I invite our esteemed dignitaries on the stage. I request our Principal Dr. M. Ravi Shankar, Dean Dr. Sumitra Devi and Vice Principal Dr. Nandini C. to escort our Chief Guest Dr. Preetham Sahu, Guest of Honor Ms. Natasha H. Sagar and Secretary Shri Gali Swami Sir onto the dais. May I request a round of applause for our dignitaries on the dais. Respected dignitaries, Honorable Chief Guest Dr. Preetham Sahu, Guest of Honor Ms. Natasha H. Sagar, Respected Chairman Dr. D. Hem Chandra Sagar, Vice Chairman Dr. D. Prem Chandra Sagar, Secretary Shri Gali Swami Sir and Joint Secretaries of the Ananda Sagar Institutions, Head of various departments, dear students and my dear parents. Namaste and a very wonderful morning to all of you here. I am Dr. Nandini Patansheti, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, the Ananda Sagar Academy of Technology and Management, Bangalore, host of today's event. It's a moment of great privilege and honor for me to extend a hearty welcome to the distinguished guests, all the faculty members, parents, freshers and their beloved family members on behalf of the Management DSATM. On the occasion of first year BE inauguration program Vihaan 2024-25. It's a one more beautiful morning in the campus with a new batch of students filled with new hopes, dreams, a lot of excitements and a lot of butterflies in the stomach. Well, let me tell you all that you have taken a right decision and have come to a right place to start the most important and beautiful journey of your life. The Ananda Sagar Institution is like a spreading tree of knowledge for decades. It is with hopes and aspirations, dreams and ambition that you are here on this campus this morning. So my dear students, pull up your socks and tighten your laces for this new beginning. You are going to have a wonderful experience with a lot of learning and enjoyment in the campus. So before you begin your journey, it is important for you all to know your college, departments, branches, faculties, facilities available, staffs, and the campus as a whole. And therefore today you all are invited along with your parents to give a most memorable start to your engineering expedition in the name of Vihaan 2024-25. At this moment, I extend a warm welcome to all the parents who have made time out of their busy schedule and are here to start a new journey along with their children. Welcome, parents. Prayer works wonders. It is a mark of our undying tradition to invoke the Almighty at the beginning of any important event. So let us begin this function seeking the blessings of God by an invocation song. I call Mr. Shreyas Kumar, 3rd sem student from Department of CSE Cyber Security for the invocation song.
वातापि गणपतिं भजे हम वातापि गणपतिं भजे हम वातापि गणपतिं भजे हम वातापि गणपतिं भजे हम वारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवातापि गणपतिं भजे भूतानां भूतादि संसेवित चरणं भूतादि संसेवित चरणं भूत भौतिक प्रपञ्च भरणं वितरागिणं विनुतयोगिनम् वितरागिणं विनुतयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नहारणं वातापि गणपतिं भजे हं वारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहम् पुरा कुम्भसम्भव मुनिवर प्रपूजितं त्रिकोणमध्यगतं मुरारि प्रमुखाद्युपस्थितं मूलाधारक्षेत्रस्थितं परादिचत्वारेवागात्मकं प्रणवस्वरूप वक्रतुण्डम् प्रणवस्वरूप वक्रतुण्डं निरन्तरं निखिलचन्द्रखण्डं निजवामकरविधृतेक्षुदण्डं कराम्बुजपाशबीजापूरं कलुषविदूरं भूताकारम् अनादिगुरुगुणतोषितबिम्बं हंसध्वनिभूषितहेरम्बं वातापि गणपतिं भजे हं वारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवातापि गणपतिं भजे
Thank you, Shreyas, for creating a heavenly atmosphere here. We all felt blessed indeed. A true welcome is never complete without warm words and warmer gestures. I request our beloved Principal, Dr. M. Ravi Shankar, to accord a formal welcome to the dignitaries.
Good morning to the distinguished dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, invitees, heads of the department, staff, parents, and very importantly, the freshmen of class 24-25. A warm and blissful aura was witnessed today with the presence of our chief guest, Mr. Preetham Sahu, Technology Lead, Global Partners, Google, our Secretary, Sri Galeshwami, our Joint Secretary, Ms. Natasha Sagar, and all the parents and freshmen of class 2024-25. It's such a privilege for me to be in this august gathering and welcoming you all for the inauguration of first year BE course for the second autonomous batch 24-25. This day marks the beginning of an incredible journey, a journey that will undoubtedly shape your future and transform your lives. As you step onto the campus, you become a part of a rich tradition of academic excellence and innovation that has defined our institution for many years. Ours is the youngest institute to have NAC A+ accreditation from NAC, and also all our major programs are NBA accredited, and ours is an youngest institute to have an autonomous status within a span of 12 years. I would take a moment to acknowledge that each of you and your parents has made a significant decision in choosing to pursue the Bachelor of Engineering degree here at DSATM. You have demonstrated a commitment to the pursuit of knowledge, a desire to push the boundaries of human achievement, and an eagerness to contribute to the betterment of society through engineering. For that, I think we should really commend you for that. You are about to embark on a new path that will challenge you, that will inspire you, and ultimately prepare you for a world that is increasingly reliant on the skills and knowledge. Engineering is more than just equations and calculations. It's about solving real-world problems, improving lives and driving innovation. So you will learn to harness the power of science and technology to make a positive impact on the world. As you start this new chapter, I encourage you to embrace every opportunity that comes your way. Get involved in clubs. We have around 12 clubs in our institute where students are actively participating in different clubs. We have makerspace where interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary approach is done in that makerspace. And we have various we conduct a lot of extracurricular activities that align your interests. Dayanand Sagar Academy of Technology and Management aims at achieving academic excellence. Because of that, we have got NAC A+, and all our major engineering programs are NBA accredited, and we are autonomous. This quality of policy of DSATM is true because of our management of DSI. So a round of applause to all my management of DSI for this giving support to our institute for academic excellence and research excellence. Our beloved chairman, Dr. D. Hemchand Sagar, who has been instrumental in building and promoting Educational Institute and has been taking a leader's role in serving the community by his innovative and forward-thinking vision. On behalf of the institute, it's my privilege to welcome our Honorable Chairman, Dr. D. Hemchand Sagar, to this inauguration of first year program in his absence. Our Vice Chairman, Dr. D. Premchand Sagar, who has been the inspiration behind the various achievements of Dayanand Sagar Group of Institutions and a dynamic team leader to lead the institutions to greater heights with the difference. On behalf of DSATM, it's my privilege to welcome our Honorable Vice Chairman, Dr. D. Premchand Sagar, to this inauguration in his absence. Today we are honored with the presence of our chief guest, Mr. Preetham Sahu, Technology Lead, Global Partners, Google. Sir, on behalf of the institute, it's my privilege to welcome you for the inauguration. We request you to please accept a token of respect. Thank you, sir. We are also honored with the presence of our Secretary of MGVP Trust, Sri Gali Swami. We call him Bhishma Pitamaha of DSI, who has been a pillar of support for such programs. On behalf of DSATM, it's my privilege to welcome our Secretary for this inauguration. We are honored with the presence of our Joint Secretary, DSI, Ms. Natasha H. Sagar, who has been a pillar of support for such programs. On behalf of the institutes, it's my privilege to welcome our Joint Secretary to this inauguration program. I also welcome the Joint Secretaries of MGVP Trust, Ms. Tintisha H. Sagar, Sri Rohan Prem Sagar, Sri Nishan H. Sagar, for this inauguration day. On behalf of the institute, it's my privilege to welcome for the inauguration day in their absence. I welcome Dr. C. Nandini, Vice Principal of DSATM, for this inauguration function. I also also welcome Dr. Sumitra Devi, Dean Academics, for this inauguration of first year BE program. I welcome all the heads of the department, my teaching staff, non-teaching staff, parents, and the freshmen of class 2024 for this inauguration function. In closing, I wanted to once again extend my warmest welcome to each one of you. Your journey as an undergraduate student at DSATM begins today, and we are excited to witness the incredible achievements that lie ahead. Remember that your potential is limitless, and with dedication and perseverance, you can achieve anything. I wish you all a success and fulfilling academic journey at DSATM. Welcome aboard, and I wish once again all the students who have taken admission to DSATM and all the parents who have motivated the students for their journey at DSATM. Thank you, one and all present here. May God be with you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I take this opportunity to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. N. Ravishankar, sir, to the gathering. Thank you, sir. Light is a symbol of brightness and prosperity, knowledge and divinity. It not only dispels darkness but also illuminates our souls. To make this event a blessed one with light of knowledge and wisdom, I request our esteemed guest, principal, vice principal and dean to lighten the holy lamp. May I request all the students to please raise for the lamp lighting. I request any two students to please come on the stage for lamp lighting. Two freshmen. Thank you, everyone. Dear students, from the day of your admission, you might be wondering about the college culture, faculties, teachers, friends, and your college life overall. Let me tell you, irrespective of this huge infrastructure, big campus, so many departments, so many courses or branches, with the thousands of students, hundreds of faculties, staff, etc., we DSATM is a big and beautiful family. And we wholeheartedly welcome you all to our family. Since it's a very big family, you may need some time to familiarize with each and every one here. So to help you out and just to start with, we will first introduce you all the heads of this family, heads of all the department of DSATM. May I request Dr. Vatsala G.A., Associate Professor, Department of Mathematics, to introduce the HODs of all the departments.
Good morning, one and all. It's my pleasure to introduce our team leaders. They are good, eminent persons, well knowledgeable, expertise, and dedicated to the teamwork. And it's my pleasure to introduce them. Dr. Nandini C, Vice Principal and HOD, Department of Computer Science. Dr. Sumitra Devi K.A., Dean Academics, HOD and Department of Computer Science and Design and IC. Dr. Nandini Prasad K.S., Dean Foreign Affairs, HOD, Department of IIC. I request all the HODs please come on the dais. Dr. Mallikarjun P.Y., HOD, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Dr. K. Shanmukha Sundar, HOD, Department of Electronics and Electrical Engineering. Dr. Vishwanath K.N., HOD, Department of Civil Engineering. Dr. Sandhya N., HOD, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. Dr. Manjula G., HOD, Department of Computer Science and Design. Dr. Rajneesh M., HOD, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Nagaraj C., HOD, Department of Mathematics. Dr. Nalamoto, HOD, Department of Physics. Dr. Sunil Kumar YC, HOD, Department of Chemistry. Architecture, Mamta P. Gonagar, HOD, Department of Architecture. Dr. Sahana Madan, HOD, Department of MBA. Dr. Manjula Sanjay Koti, HOD, Department of MCE. Suryakant Kulkarni, Head of the Administration. This is our entire team. They lead our college to reach our college goals. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Well, I can see a very beautiful audience here, but still there are some students. I request you to please switch off your mobiles and keep it in a silent mode. Thank you. On this wonderful occasion, it's indeed our privilege that we have Honorable Natasha H. Sagar as a guest of honor of today's event, who is also one of the strong pillars of our institution as a Joint Secretary of DSI. May I request Natasha Sagar ma'am to address the gathering.
A very good morning to all of you. A very good morning to our faculty, our parents, our dignitaries on stage, and the true guests of honors of today, the students, the incoming class of 2024. Now all of you are on the cusp of starting a new chapter in your lives. So what I want to do is, I'm going to keep my speech really short. All right? It's not going to be boring, I promise. What I do want to do is I want to share with you 3 pieces of advice
that I wish somebody told me when I was in your space. And I think that this would have fundamentally changed the way I looked at college and life after college. Now, I do want you to bear in mind that these 3 pieces of advice might seem a little nutty, they might seem a little mad, but trust me, there is, a method to this madness. Take it with a pinch of salt, all right? My first piece of advice is this. While you're in college, marks are important. They're very important, actually. But after you graduate 5-10 years down the lane, when you look back, you realize that it was important, but probably not the most important thing. Now, mark my words, your marks are important to get that first job. But that's all it is. It's just important for that first job. 10-15 years from now, when you look back, what you'll realize is that the most important thing while you are in college is the network that you build while you're in college. Now, you all are very fortunate to be studying in a multidisciplinary institution. So I encourage you to make friends and associates not just within your classroom or within your department. Talk to as many people as possible from fields that have nothing to do with your field. Because tomorrow you don't know when, where, and why you will need someone from a field that you never thought you would need. So I encourage you constantly to network. It is probably the most important skill set that you can develop while you're here in college. My second piece of advice is probably a little bit more controversial than the first. While Dr. Ravi Shankar and his team here are going to do every possible thing in their capacity to ensure that you succeed in every aspect of your life, what I want you to do while you're here is learn how to fail. See, the thing about life, and the untalked about thing about life is that you're going to fail far more number of times than you will succeed. You only need to succeed once. You will fail multiple times until you succeed. What I want you to learn is how to get up every time you succeed, how to not give up every time you fail. That's what I want you to pick away. So what does that mean? I want you to try as many new things as you possibly can while you're here in college. Because the beauty of failing in college is that there's no real consequence. So try as many activities as possible. If you're someone who's afraid of addressing a large gathering, pick every opportunity you can to address a gathering. If you're someone who hates coding, which I highly doubt because you're all engineers here, pick every opportunity to enhance and hone in those skills. It is so important to do things that make us uncomfortable, because once you graduate, you're not going to have that chance to practice how to fail successfully. And in this entire time that you've heard me speak, if there's just one thing that you take away, let it be this, my third piece of advice. Absolutely nothing is worth compromising your physical and mental well-being. So as you grow through this institution, you might be thinking, why is she talking to a bunch of 18-year-olds about physical health? I have at least another 40-50 years before I have to worry about it. The sad reality is that once we graduate from here, majority of us, a big portion of our lives is going to be spent sitting on a chair in front of a screen. So a sedentary lifestyle will be our new normal, unless we actively incorporate elements of physical activity in it. So while you're here on this campus, we have so many opportunities for you to engage in some form of a sport or some form of physical activity. We have a gym, we have a basketball court, a badminton court, a squash court. Going back to my second point, if you have never played these sports before, try it. Try something new. Now, as far as mental health is concerned, anxiety is real, depression is real, peer pressure is real, and addiction is very, very real. It's just as real as your fever, your cough, your cold. So if you're not going to think twice about getting help for a physical ailment, please do not think twice for getting help when it comes to mental health. So with that, I'd like to welcome you to the Dayanand Sagar Institution family, and I'd like to welcome you to the best 4 years of your life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such an enlightening address to our students. Dear students, we can make out the kind of your feelings, confusions, anxiety and your perturbed mind at this moment. These dilemmas in students and parents are quite common at this moment and we do understand them. So just to make you feel fearless and comfortable, we have some of our B students with us who will be sharing their experiences and their journey at DSATM. May I call Ms. Lasya, student from 7th semester CSE department, to share her experiences with you all at DSATM.
A very pleasant morning to one and all present here, respected dignitaries on the dais, staff, parents, and my dear students, my fellow peers. Welcome to DSATM. So I am Lasya Basant, a 4th year CSE student, and I am here to just give you a short insight into what your 4 years on campus might look like. So I know that many of you are apprehensive right now. It might be your first time. If you have siblings, you might be aware of this phase of college. But if you don't have siblings, don't worry. We're all like a family here. You can always approach anyone and we're always here for you. So first of all, why are you guys here? Mainly academics, right? You want to study hard, you want to get your degree, you want to get a good job. So the academics here, it's an excellent curriculum. You don't have to worry about anything. And now that you're autonomous, your scheme is amazing. I have seen your syllabus and trust me, you're going to get all the skills that you need for your future. And you might be aware of the research labs that have been developed in the 5th floor. There are new skill labs that are made just for you guys so that you can experience them. So all the infrastructures, their state-of-the-art infrastructure and research facilities, labs, libraries, so many facilities for you to hone your skills. So the academics here is definitely not a doubt at all. And technical events, you're all engineering students, so obviously you're here for the technical events, right? So many of you might be interested in technology, innovation, and you're in the right place because our college conducts many events. So usually events are conducted department-wise, like I'm from CSE department, right? So we have a club called Algosphere and we conduct technical, non-technical events, and respectively, each of your departments, you have amazing clubs. Those teams conduct amazing events, so you can always approach your seniors, your faculties, and get involved in those clubs and meet people, network. Like ma'am said, networking is very important. So network with your seniors, your faculty, and get that experience. So these events, they're not just about competition, okay? You have to have healthy competition, but it shouldn't be like a peer pressure sort of competition. So you have to learn, you have to grow, you have to hone your skills, build new interests, and that is what all these events are about. And now we all know all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, right? So of course our cultural scene is also thriving. We have an annual flagship event, Esperanza. So this brings it together music, drama, art, dance, all the competitions, you name it. So people from all across the campus, from other institutes, everyone comes and participates in this. So you should definitely look forward to this event and participate and meet new people and make new experiences. And also Antaragni, it's kind of like a mini Esperanza, you can say. So it's a day of cultural events where people or students participate department-wise. So you compete for the Antaragni Cup and you can win your department some prizes. So it's a very fun event, and you must be also aware of the food fest coming up. So for all the foodies out there, we have that too. It's an amazing event to that's taking place in our campus this weekend. And also coming to co-curriculars, clubs and activities. So engineering is not just about your studies, getting that 9 CGPA or being the top of your class, getting placed in a good company. It's not just that. You have to be well aware of the co-curriculars that are happening, events, workshops, seminars, and participate in them. So your faculty will always inform you of events that are happening on campus, off campus, and you're more than welcome to join in, make teams, collaborate with people, and go to competitions. And we have a very encouraging faculty and management. They are always supportive and you can always depend on them for anything. So you don't have to be afraid of approaching anyone as well. And one of the best ways to make most of your time here is joining the clubs, as already mentioned. So we have clubs for every interest: dance, music, drama, literature, so many more. So you can join these clubs, join the teams, and you can participate in so many events. So now as you're beginning this new chapter here, remember, college is not just a place to earn a degree. It's a place to discover who you are, build lifelong friendships, and discover all the skills that you can hone in for your future. So don't hesitate to get involved. Try new things and most importantly, enjoy the journey. You will not even realize how fast 4 years flies by. It literally feels like I joined engineering last week and I'm almost graduating in a few months. So don't waste your time, make friends, have good memories, and when you look back on these 4 years, you should reminisce that it was the best 4 years of your life. So don't be afraid, take a new leap, and we're all here for you. So welcome to DSATM. Thank you.
Thank you, Lasya. Now I call Mr. Vaibhav, third semester student from CSE Data Science Department.
Happy morning to everyone, our respected principal, sir, honored guests, esteemed faculty, respected parents, and the superstars of the day, the batch of 2024-2025. Welcome aboard. It's an absolute honor to stand here, not just as your senior, but as someone who was in your shoes not that time long ago. I'm Vaibhav M. Yadav, studying in third semester Department of Computer Science, Data Science. Looking back, I've been asked to share my journey of 1 year, so here it is. Looking back at my journey of DSATM so far, I can tell you it's always been a mix of bittersweet moments and struggles. When I first set foot on the campus, I was excited and obviously I was even anxious, so how would I fit in and make new friends? But what I quickly realized that in this college, attendance is very important. If you have less than 85%, it's kind of a it's kind of a concern. So yeah, one of the most important lessons I've learned here is the opportunities are everywhere here. As Lasya told, we have great cultural clubs and technical clubs. We have our own, I'm from media, so shout out to my team here. So attending workshops, college clubs, everything's going to be just incredible in this college. I had the privilege of being a photographer in one of the annual fests, that is Esperanza. As we all know, being in media, there are a lot of hundreds of things going on, so that it's like you go there and you have no people standing there, but let me be honest, there's something magical about these events. It's just the crowd and the energy and the teamwork. So yeah, but let me be very honest with you, college life isn't always going to be a smooth ride. Whenever your exams come, when you don't have the average for your internals, you have to sit for a retest and stuff. So yeah, but don't worry there, we have been all there, so it's going to be a great ride. One thing I've always valued at DSATM is our staff. Our principal sir here is very kind and very friendly also, and our HOD as well here. The staff here is very friendly and kind in helping you through tough projects, and there's an incredible senior community here, so you can count on us as well. And most importantly, please be obedient to your staff members, to your teachers, as they evaluate your internal marks, so please don't play around with them. In closing, I would like to congratulate all of you for choosing DSATM. You're about to embark one of the most exciting places of your life. I know you'll make the most out of it, but remember yourself, so dive in with enthusiasm, embrace every opportunity, and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Thank you, and once again, welcome aboard. This is Vaibhav signing off. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Lasya and Vaibhav. Yes, of course, there was a girl mind and a boy mind behind the speech. I hope this might have given you a lot of positive vibes to start your journey at DSATM. Moving on, today we have an eminent personality with us, Mr. Preetham Sahu, as a chief guest from Technology Lead, Global Partners, Google, to address our students. Before we listen to him, let us now know more about our guest of today's event. I request Dr. Sumitra Devi Ma'am, Dean Academics, to introduce our today's chief guest, Mr. Preetham Sahu.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, heads of the departments, dear parents, and the students, 2024 batch, staffs and others, good morning all. I take this privilege to introduce today's chief guest, Mr. Preetham Sahu, who is a resource person from the Google Cloud, and with the expertise in generative AI ambassador, data specialist, storyteller, author, and speaker, which we experienced in the morning when we had a discussion with him. And to summarize his experience, he has 18 years of IT industry experience with a specialization on cloud and pre-sales experience in various geographics and market segments. And his detailed experience speaks about, he's been working in Google since 4 years, that is from 2022, and he also has worked with other various industries. To mention few of them, Partner Cloud Architect during 2019 to 2022, and he also has worked with SunGuard Availability Services as a solution architect during the year 2018 to 19, and has worked as a senior solution consultant in Oracle during 2016 to 2018, and also in SAP as a senior OEM specialist, and that is during 13 to 16. And he also has worked in Flexera Software as a senior solution engineer during 2012 to 13, and Oracle India Private Limited as a senior solution consultant during 2009 to 2012, and he also has worked in 4JS development tools as a pre-sale consultant Southwest Asia during the year 2008 to 2009. To speak about his education, he is a BE Electronics and Telecommunication Engineer, graduated in the year 2002 to 2006 from Utkal University. There are so many things to speak, but it's not possible to speak about him within the short time what we have. And with the discussion we had in the morning with him, all the heads of the department, we can just thank him for the knowledge which he has shared with all of us. And thank you, sir, for sparing your valuable time on this occasion. Welcome once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. It's indeed a great privilege to have such an eminent personality with us on this occasion. So on behalf of management, DSI and DSATM, we would like to present a token of respect and love to our esteemed guest. May I request the dignitaries to felicitate our chief guest. Thank you, everyone. Now I request our chief guest, Mr. Preetham Sahu, sir, to address the gathering and say a few words of wisdom to our students.
Good morning, all. Can you hear me loud, right? Okay. Looks like a room filled with bright minds and future innovators, right? The leaders, as I would say. Before that, I would like to thank the school, the college, and the team here who has been the backbone for this engineering college, right? and thank you for this opportunity to address the students. And trust me, I have been in this long back. That shows my age as well. I'm growing old. But fun fact before I start, ma'am gave me a lot of introduction about me. I felt, did I really do it? Yes, same way you can also do it. Once you cross that journey, you will feel like, wow, 18 years have passed by and few more years will pass by, right? So, yeah. So, as I was thinking, right, the fun fact as well as saying, right, I speak a lot on technology, honestly. I can speak endless hours, keep you bored and all those things. But when it comes to give some gyan on the motivation side, I am very poor, honestly. And suddenly, very honest and transparent with you, everybody is using ChatGPT and Gemini, right? I thought to use that. I got very tempted to use that. But my daughter said, hey dad, can you really write your own? Or because you do generative AI so much, then I thought, okay, let me give it a try. And literally to write one paragraph, it took me some few hours. So that you can see that the imagine of technology and dependence, right? It has pros and cons. But saying this, I would say, use it judiciously, right? So I would like to welcome you first. Look around you, right? Bunch of young aspiring engineers, and give a pat on yourself that you have made this, right? It's not easy. When we used to go to school, right? 10th was a mountain. Class 12 was a mountain. This is a new mountain, right? And it's a journey. It's not a milestone or a success. You keep failing, learn fast, and a lot of great thoughts came in from the speakers, right? So keep doing that, innovating yourself, challenge yourself, right? Come out of comfort zone. If you think you're in your comfort zone, then you are not doing it right. And I realized in my job, if you look at my job changes, right? It was not only money, honestly, that made me think outside to grow as a leader or even a title, right? That aspires people and even me as a human being. But it was about the comfort zone also. When I felt comfortable with one technology, I thought, I am done with it. So let's move on. So that's how it happened, and changes are tough. Coming out of comfort zone, I will tell you, is very tough. If you look at my journey, last 18 years, I have been always into data aspect. So I know it's slightly ahead of curve I'm speaking. You are a computer science student, you will learn databases, you will learn data warehouses, AI, ML, everything, right? To embrace this change, 3 years back, somebody challenged me, Preetham, can you pick AI, ML? I said, it's not a cup of my tea, because I love data. I play around data a lot and draw insights with BI and dashboards and all those things. But I took that challenge. And I was fortunate to work with Google, who gave me that opportunity to talk about AI, ML or generative AI, the new buzzword, right? We talk about the consumer aspect or usage of generative AI, but there is an enterprise aspect where companies are using it. You name a company, they're all experimenting it, right? So I will talk less on technology today, try to justify and give you some little learnings, I think, but your best friend are your teachers here, honestly. Always keep interacting them and learn from them. They are your best friend and guide. Once you cross colleges or schools, you are in a professional education, right? Engineering is a professional education like medicine or something else. Teachers are your best friends. They can give you all worth of knowledge and intelligence to deal with real-time problems. So we are from industry, but honestly I feel they can give you much more valuable insights, and they are with you day in, day out here, right? So just trust them, and it's a process. So in case you feel overwhelmed, you feel little bit tough, things are not working, that will happen. It happened with me in my college days as well, or even when I went for my first job. I got into on-campus recruit long back in IT company as a developer. I came from electronics background. Trust me, it took me few months to digest whether I can do an IT job or not. But as I said, engineers can do any job in the world. That's why we are engineers, and I'm super proud to be engineer as well. So I am from electronics background, but I love computer science and AI ML. So that's the way engineers make a difference. They can be molded into anything you want to step in. And trust me, there is no failure with engineers. There is always a learning. When you fail, you learn and improve on. If you keep repeating these failures, there is something wrong. But if you learn so that you won't repeat, that is what you excel in, right? and ma'am suggested write marks, right? I realize marks doesn't matter, honestly. It matters in the college. Let me give you that context. If you look at my journey, being a student, I was very studious, a typical middle class boy coming from a small town. You might not have heard the place is from Odisha, is a well, now you know Odisha because of Indian hockey, right? They sponsor. And recently we won Asian Champions Trophy and the bronze medal, right? But I came from a very small place. I was very good at cricket, very good. I expected like I will excel for cricket. But in class 8, I was given a choice by my parents saying that choose your career or choose cricket. So I chose my career that time as a student. But I realized I could have done that as a hobby, right? I always say studies is not everything to everyone. Once you excel in marks, that's okay, completely okay. You might get 99. It doesn't make much difference to me as a person if somebody got 85 or 75. But if that 75% person or whatever CGPA you have, the new marking system, so if you can have those experiences, that knowledge which the companies need, so you people have a lot of pressure now. We had that luxury because that time competition was little less. There was competition but little less because we were 500, 600 people, 10, 11 companies used to come. In a day or two we get campus recruitment and we think we conquered the world, right? That was a misconception which happened. But that was wrong, I agree. But now the competition is at a different level. Everybody is having access to every technology, right? The social media platforms and all those things are at your fingertips, right? Use that judiciously. So we know screen time can be blessing as well as bane. It can be a curse as well. Use it judiciously because this time whatever you spend 4 years will shape up your next 25-30 years. That is my dad gave me my knowledge, one gyan. I passing to you because he said me, if you are disciplined, you will automatically follow the path you choose for. It doesn't matter which stream you are choosing, honestly, like electronics, computer science, IT, AIML, anything, but love what you do. So if you love what you do, you will excel. If you think you are doing to earn the money for your family or for your spouse or might be for somebody special people to you, that won't work for a long time. That won't work. So and always make friends here, as ma'am said rightly, right? So now in our days we used to have a limited friend circle, right? Being an electronics guy, I used to always talk to electronics guy because we used to spend a lot of time, right? Studying together during 12th hour midnight, right? Exam pass, right? Whether pass and get good marks, or even the labs, right? We used to do a lot of experiments, right? But in that way, mix with somebody from which makes you uncomfortable to speak with. Let's say a computer science student or AIML student, right? We always believe they are the best. To me also as these days. Being an electronics guy, they know much more. Wow, they talk about technology, they talk about AIML. Mix with them. And also share with them your knowledge. That also matters because you bring something different which might not be accessible to every people. Computer science, IT is there everywhere. Can you give that some insight on electronics, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering? Share those knowledge and experiences, right? Because this time once spent will never come back. And people say school life is the best life. I believe engineering life is the best life. This is to me. And because I had a roller coaster time with my friends and still I'm in touch with them in spite of busy schedule, hectic travel and all those things, right? So go with the flow, enjoy your life, spend some time for mental health as well-being because COVID made us realize that. Before COVID, we used to take granted, even for me, I used to take my health granted. Then I got into some health conditions and then I thought, okay, was it worth? No, right? Nothing is more important than health. So focus on mental health well-being as well. That is more important these days because the amount of pressure you will go through, I don't want to panic you or overwhelm you. The amount of pressure is very high in the industry. But at the same time, this is your base or foundation. This will teach you how to cope up with all these challenges, right? So if you enjoy these challenges, definitely everybody will welcome you. Whether you go for IT or non-IT, doesn't matter. Challenges are there in every industry, right? So I used to say, like, embrace the challenge. If you, as I said, if you're in a comfort zone, you are not doing the right thing. So trust yourself, give that time frame to you. I know, like, you might be saying it's very easy to talk on the dais, right, and give some lectures, right, boring lectures, coming with a piece of paper. I agree, it's very easy, but I have been to that journey. I have been to that flow, the process, right? So trust the process and trust you're into it, right? So give that chance to yourself, saying that if something is not working today, it will work out. So like you never thought you will crack this, right, engineering college, of your specialty or trade or branch you want to call out. So you had this in your mind, right? So that's how thing works. And I would say, like, find your passion and hobby. It's very important, right, to be a student. I know there's a lot of pressure to excel marks, to get that luxury salaries, right, with offer letters from branded companies. Everything is okay, but have some hobby. Give yourself some me time. So I realized this very late in my career. Like, I was giving a lot of time for my work. I am a workaholic person, honestly, and I have a very bad or sedentary lifestyle. Like, I spend time with my kids, my spouse, my parents, but I never found a me time. So find that me time to have that thing back, whether you are doing the right thing or wrong thing. And trust me, you will learn a lot. Finding oneself is very difficult, honestly. You can give feedback to all, like I am giving you feedback to all. If you ask to give feedback about Preetham to Preetham Sahu, it is the toughest job, honestly. So think about yourself, give that time, what you want to be in your life. See, career is a small part of life, but what you want to be in your life is much more bigger question you want to answer, right? So go for those questions, start asking why you are doing it, and what is the outcome of things, right? These days, everywhere, whether you study or work somewhere, everything is outcome driven. And that outcome driven doesn't have to be successful or failure. It's just something is expected to come out of that process, right? Whether you are an engineering student, you are expected to come out acquiring the expertise of that trade or branch after 4 years journey, right? Assuming you do everything right. So have that outcome oriented approach that will help you to succeed in your life as well as in your journey, right? So I can't harp much on network. So I said, if you are entering into colleges, I have seen lot of intelligent peoples, right, from the students especially. I interact on LinkedIn. I am a very poor person on WhatsApp or emails because I get held up with a lot of emails every day. But in LinkedIn I am quite active. I do check my LinkedIn every day. I spend some time saying that what I can help the people, especially the students, right? Somebody is looking for a reference in the company, somebody is looking to get some insights on what's happening in technology, somebody is looking for small bits of advice, right? To us, it might seem, okay, I can give that bit of advice, but imagine the impact you can make once you flourish in your journey, right? When you progress in your career, like whatever job you do, you accumulate that experience. That experience is irreplaceable, cannot be replaced. You give that little bit of advice which can make anyone's life successful, right? So spend some time on LinkedIn instead of Facebook, I would say. Because Facebook, I know, is a social media platform. You are all Gen Z people, right? You love that. But I would say spend some time on LinkedIn where you start networking with your college people as well as outside the college people or the industry people, and you end up learning a lot, right? So I started also doing that time when LinkedIn started new. In our college days, there was no such thing, right? Unfortunately. I would say never give up. So it might happen like you are entering into computer science branch. It might happen lot of topics, and each topic has a specialty demand and requires time, energy to study, right? So give some time to yourself, right? Never give up. So the reason you are here because you never gave up in your journey before. If you give up after coming this so far, that means you are not doing justice, right? Not to your teachers, not to your parents, not to Almighty God, not to yourself first. So be true to yourself. So if you are giving up, go back and rethink, take some time out for yourself and go back saying what's not happening with me. Take some advice from your friends, teachers. There are a lot of great people in this society, right? Whom you can trust, of course, and think through that process, what went wrong with me, right? So it can happen. I'll give you an example. I should not say this. I think I have never said this in public forum. So something happened to me in class 12th. I was scoring 95% in state board. State board, Odisha state board is very tough, I will tell you. It has got 2 years course where you have got lot of books to pass. So I was scoring in pre-board 95%, but my health got ruined. I was hospitalized just right 2 weeks before the exam. So I had to take a drop. I had no choice. Doctor said, if you don't focus on your health, it is not good. You will have to take a drop. So it was only 3 days left before I can prepare again. So I didn't have that confidence. So it was a very, very toughest part of my journey. And more ironically happened was I cleared IIT exam, but I could not give my class 12th exam. You can think, right, what happened to me. So first 3 months was the toughest period of my life. After coming out of hospital, saying that, what happened to me? Why it happened to me? What I did wrong? Then I noticed that I used to eat a lot of junk foods. I used to stay in hostel. I was always in a boarding school, like Sainik school, you know. If you're there, army school, I was there. Class 12th, I was in hostel. And engineering, entire life, job life, most of the time I spent alone. So that's why I had to go on. So I used to eat a lot of bad habits of food. So that made me go wrong. So then I had to sit down saying that I need to do something. So somebody guided me, my parents were there, supported me, and a lot of my friends supported me, saying that you can come out with flying colors. And then it took me 6 months to cover 2 years course. You can imagine, which was looking impossible. I could cover it, but not 95, I got 85%. So which makes me happy as well, because I never thought I'll come back. So it can happen to anybody. So it's not a failure, it's a learning, right? And also it's okay, right? I missed IIT. It doesn't make me sad anymore. In college days, it used to make me sad, saying I missed the bus, but that's okay. It's a part of life, right? So embrace these changes as well, right? Whatever happens to you, there has to be absolute no reason sometimes, but there is a cause for it, right? Something betterment happened for me as well. And very often we forget to celebrate our small achievements. So I think most of you thought you got into engineering, done and dusted, right? You never celebrated those successes. I celebrate those success. I never did, honestly. I miss those, because I think it was a milestone for me to come into engineering college. I got into Utkal University, very traditional college. Exam was tough, okay types, but it was tough to get into electronics, because that time electronics was the buzzword, and so I went with the buzzword. I had no idea what I was doing in electronics while I chose that branch, but I went with the buzzword, right? So celebrate those success. Keep a pat on your back saying that, hey, you made it, and you are going to make it furthermore in the journey, right? And thank your parents and teachers, as I always said, right? So whether it is school teacher, college teachers, or even the university teachers who are right here, approach them, take their guidance, so that you can have the great learnings, right? And their expertise to your life. Remember, you have the potential to change the world, right? This is unique with the engineers. We are innovators, right? We are leaders. We are not followers. So lead the change. Somebody challenges you, take that challenge with the open arm. Somebody is challenging your knowledge, accept it. I will tell you, you will come more stronger and better than that. So this has happened in my job. If you embrace those challenges in your school or colleges, or now right away, it's a right way to start your career in the college itself, right? So take that. And trust me, you are not alone in this journey. You have teachers, right, who are there to help you. You have parents, if you have siblings or friends, right? So you are not alone in this journey. I know I have been talking monotonously with a boring talk, what happened with me in the past, all those things. So one thing I do till today is I am a very studious reader, because I love reading. That's my hobby. So it can be different thing for different people, right? So I happen to read one book, like I'm a big fan of Japanese culture. I do love my Indian culture as well. So Japanese novel, somehow I have a liking for that. So there is a book called Ikigai. You might have heard about it, right? And by Tim Tamashiro. So if I pronounce it rightly, I don't know whether I do it. So I happened to read this book twice this year. I loved that book first time that I thought to give a second round of reading to unearth something new from that book, right? So like 4 things it says: do what are you good at, the first thing. Second, do what you can do best for the society, for the world, right? And get rewarded for that activity. That reward doesn't have to be monetary reward. It can be anything. Let's say you share some knowledge with the people and you feel happy, right? Okay, I shared something new for the people, so you are accepting that reward of getting that happiness, right? So follow those small activity and show up again. One thing the book says, like, there are a small group of people in Okinawa, Japan, who does this day in, day out, this practice, these 3-4 principles. And these are basic principles, we all know that, right? But we never thought so in depth. These 3-4 principles can make a different change to us, right? So do that, do practice. I don't force you to read that book, it's up to you. I know you people are very smart, you will go and do a chat GPT, what a 40 covers, what Prism said was right or was fooling around, you will go and look around, right? It's completely up to you. Read books. I would say that book doesn't have to be always the technology or courses. Read something where you can learn, right? So that's the way you can grow. So last 3 things, I would say I will not take more time. I know I have taken a lot of time. When you embark your journey, once you come out of the college, right? I believe this will help you. So first thing is, I said, learn, unlearn and relearn. Today you are learning one technology. After a few days you will feel you are outdated because the industry is changing very rapidly because of this AI, ML, generative AI today. Previously it was a blockchain, if you have heard of that, and before that cloud was starting new, right? So things are changing very fast. So you need to unlearn, to give your small mind little bit of space to accommodate new learning, right? This I follow for last 18 years because I realized if I stop learning I will be outdated. Why will somebody will pay me to do a simple job or a big job without having that knowledge, right? Knowledge is valuable, and if you have the knowledge, your work will get rewarded one day, right? And don't forget your roots. So I always say, stay humble. I know you one day you might become a dean of a college or a CEO of a company, or you might become an entrepreneur of a startup company, right? So but don't forget your roots. Always have that give back mentality to the society. I believe that's one of the great way where your work can be rewarded and you feel accomplished, right? At the end of the day, money doesn't make happy, right? The accomplishments makes happy. That accomplishment can be give back to the society. Think on that. And this is my favorite one. Be curious and be open. I see a lot of curious minds, a lot of great people here, children, right? So be curious and open and embrace this change. Thank you for patiently listening to me.
Thank you very much, sir, for such an enlightening and motivational speech. Knowledge is valuable. Keep learning and keep growing. Moving on, may I request Shri Galiswamy sir, Secretary Dayananda Sagar Institution, to give away the presidential remarks.
A very good morning to all of you. The chief guest of today's function, Mr. Pritam Sahu, Technology Lead, Global Partners, Google. Madam Natasha H. Sagar, Joint Secretary of the Anand Sagar Institution, Dr. Ravi Shankar, Principal of College of Engineering, Madam Nandini, Vice Principal and Head of the Department of Computer Science, Madam Sumitra Devi, Dean Academics and heading the Department beautiful design. A warm morning to one and all. Today marks a significant moment in our academic journey as we gather here to celebrate the inauguration of the second batch of autonomous of the first year engineering students. This occasion is evidence to the dedication, hard work and potential that each and every one to possess. It is an honor to address you all this auspicious day. First and foremost, I extend my warmest congratulations to the incoming engineering class of journey joining Dhyana Sagar institution. You have embarked on a path that will not only shape your future but also contribute to the advancement of society and the world at large. Engineering is a field that demands ingenuity, innovation and passion for solving complex challenges. Our world is undergoing rapid transformation driven by technology, and engineers play a pivotal role steering this transformation. Your journey through this engineering program will equip you with the knowledge and skills needed to navigate the complex landscape of the 21st century. From artificial intelligence to sustainable energy solutions, the possibilities are vast and the responsibilities immense. I encourage each one of you to approach your education with an open mind, a hunger for knowledge and commitment to ethical conduct. Remember, engineering is not just about equations and formulas. It is about making a difference in people's lives. Your work will impact communities, drive economies, and shape the future of generations to come. As we start this new chapter, I also urge you to never lose sight of the values that brought you to this institution: integrity, empathy, perseverance, and commitment to serving humanity should be at the core of everything you do. Engineering is a profession with immense potential to positive impact, and it is our duty to ensure that this potential is realized for the greater good. In conclusion, I am confident that each one of you has the potential to live an incredible work and work through your engineering journey. Believe in yourself, embrace the learning opportunities, and stay committed to your dreams. The future is yours to shape, and I have no doubt that you will rise to the occasion. Thank you once again for congratulating all the students. May your journey be rewarding, enlightening, and transformative at DSATM institution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time to show our gratitude towards the management, the esteemed guest of today's function, principal, teaching fraternities, students and their parents for the successful completion of this event, Vihaan 2024-25. I request Dr. Nandini C, Vice Principal, DSATM, to propose the vote of thanks.
Very good morning to the respected dignitaries, all and of the dais, respected parents, your wards, and all the members who have assembled for this august occasion. Thank you is such a prayer which cannot be seen or touched. It has to be felt from heart. I thank God Almighty for making this such an orderly conduct of this first inauguration, Vihaan 2024. With the curtain rolling down this stage, I take my privilege to propose a vote of thanks. Firstly, I would like to thank the management committee members for their constant support and motivation that radiated a source of energy within us. Dr. D. Hemachandra Sagar, Chairman, DSI, Dr. D. Premachandra Sagar, Vice Chairman and CEO, Ms. Tinti Shahid Sagar, Joint Secretary, DSI, Mr. Rohan Prem Sagar, Joint Secretary, DSI, Mr. Nishant Sagar, Joint Secretary, DSI, in their absentia. I would like to thank Mr. Preetham Sahu, Technical Lead, Global Partners, Google, for your scintillating words besides your busy schedule, for accepting our invitation and giving your brainstorming session to our students. My profound thanks to Ms. Natasha H. Sagar, Joint Secretary, DSI, for your inspiring words and thoughts and beaming presence. Thank you, Madam. Madam Natasha H. Sagar is a graduate with an MBA from IEAC Business School, Spain, and is a dual bachelor's degree holder in the field of supply chain management and management from Arizona State University. Ms. Sagar is a lawyer who went on to pursue her legal education in India, where she specialized in digital and mental health laws of the country. Madam is running a TAP project wherein every week the from TAP project mental health and wellness sessions from reputed trainers will be conducting throughout DSI, and you students, you have to use this facility as been said by all our dignitaries to come out of the stress in this today's curriculum where you need to shape up. Madam and the management were behind us in guiding and shaping the curriculum of our autonomous syllabus. I thank you once again, ma'am. I thank the Bhishma Pitamaha of Dayanand Sagar Institution, Shri Gali Swami, for his motivation and support, which are invaluable. I wholeheartedly thank you, sir, on this occasion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, an event of this magnitude cannot happen without the meticulous planning of our Honorable Principal, Dr. M. Ravi Shankar. Thank you, sir, for your spirit. I thank Dean Academics, Dr. Sumitra Devi, for your stimulation and pursuing this event. Thank you, ma'am. I thank Dr. Shanmugha Sundar, Professor and Head Electrical Department, Dr. Sunil, Professor and Head Chemistry Department, Dr. Nalamuthu sir, Professor and Head Physics Department, Dr. Nagraj, COE, Control of Examination, in framing the entire events of this Vihaan 2024 and the induction program schedule, which is due course for this another 1 week of starting from today. It goes on up to 28th September. We have been fortunate enough to have been backed by a dedicated and motivated teachers, HODs, and students. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the parents and you and the wards for selecting this prestigious institution for your higher education gone by Ministry of India. Well, dear students, you need to scale up with your the skills in pace with the current technology, as been said by our dignitaries in this today's section. I thank all the non-teaching fraternities, supporting staff, without whom this event wouldn't have been a success. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear students, now we are closing this formal inaugural session. From next week onwards, we will be having 1 week induction program. May I request the technical team to please display the slide.
Students, to please note, the student induction program as per the statutory body AACT we need to have. So it will be from 23rd September, Monday, till 28th September. It will be a continuous events. Morning session we will be having UHV, Universal Human Values, which will be delivered by different speakers. And in the afternoon session we will be having different club activities. So the students, senior students will be introducing different clubs to the students fraternity, and I think you should participate in the student induction program, which is a mandatory. This will be conducted one in odd semester and one in 1 week in even semester. So it is a mandatory program where you need to participate without attending that. So it is very mandatory, attendance will be taken there. And after from 30th September we will be commencing our regular classes, where you will be seeing different courses which will be taught to you as per the scheme and syllabus of the autonomous batch. I think you can take a look at the student induction program. From Monday it will start, that is 23rd, and it is a mandatory attendance will be taken. So I think we have made three different cycles: A cycle, B cycle and C cycle. Since we need to get more students from CET second round and third round, so we will be having A cycle, B cycle and C cycle. So I think all these details we will be sharing when once you come on Monday. And I think see as the students they have the feedback they had given, attendance is mandatory. We are very particular about the attendance, so please take a note of that, since parents are also here. So we will be conducting a parent teachers meeting also. Every one semester once we will be having an interaction with the parents. We wanted to understand their difficulty in understanding the curriculum, so we will be meeting the parents, and we will be sending the progress report every 1 month once, along with the attendance position and internal assessment CIE to the parents also. And the parents, we will not be sending any SMS or WhatsApp message. Only whatever the information which we will be doing at the institute level, we will be sharing to the parents WhatsApp group. But the students can log in into our ERP. The login details will be shared to the students, and the parents can log in and view the attendance, because we will be very strict with the attendance. We will be maintaining, we wanted to see that all students maintain 85% attendance, and if they are less, then 1 year of detention will be there for the students who have not satisfied the attendance requirement. So since I wanted to make this announcement, and even the CIE also will be just like the SE. CIE is continuous internal evaluation, and the SE semester end examination also will be taken at the same level. So I request all parents also. I think in the next 3 months we will be calling for a parent teachers meeting, where we need parents also to support, so that we can shape up the career of our young freshmen of class 24-25. So please take a note of that. I think you will be having a lot of fun activities in the afternoon session. I think my student cultural club, sports club, and all different clubs will be conducting different events for the students, and I think I request all the students to participate in that club activities, so that you can be involved and understand what exactly the different club is all about. Okay, so this is the group 1, group 2 and group 3, and the session also will be detailed session also will be shared to you. I think the venues also it is different, so we have got only 50% of our students as of now, so remaining 50%, so we will be conducting the student induction program for that remaining batch of students also. So I think you can take a look at those things, and then I think after this session, I think from Monday you can attend from 23rd morning 9:30 sharp will be commencing the student induction program. So I think you can come on 23rd morning 9:30. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So please have a look about this slide. So according to your branches, you'll be divided into group 1, group 2 and group 3. And these are according to the dates, your groups, your branches, please make a note. And as sir informed you, attendance is compulsory. Moving on, may I request you all to please stand up for the national anthem. After the national anthem, I request the students to please stand at their places till the chief guest and faculties leave the auditorium.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे